Hello everybody, in today's episode we're going to be using the legendary McLaren MP4 at Sardegna. It's been quite a while since I've done an episode using this car, so I thought it'd be a good time to make one. So I'll be showing you guys the two ways to grab this car, showcasing this new livery I have on the car, which I've actually made for the car. If you want to have it, it's up to you. The build for Sardegna, and most importantly the race gameplay and race strategy at Sardegna. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this episode. So of course the first stage is how to get the car. You can actually buy this car right now at the Legends car dealership. Now you can see it is very costly. 12 million credits is the prize earnings for this car. Very historical, very legendary car. If you do have the funds, I would recommend grabbing this car because it's a lot of fun and there's a lot of races in the game that this car can really be a huge advantage over the rest of the other cars. Now, you can actually get this car for free, but you have to get all gold in the Masters Super License, which is very challenging, tricky, and time consuming. So if you want to take that route, you can, and best of luck if you're still trying to get all gold in the Masters license. After you grab the car, here's a livery that I actually made for this car. If you want to go ahead and just pause the episode and search up those hashtags, or if you follow me directly into the game, I have this livery saved in my newsfeed. That way you can easily get to my profile and just download it yourself and add it to your collection. After you get your livery all situated in the game, here is the particular build I have for this car, and if you want to, you're more welcome to basically pause the episode and just follow the numbers you see on the main list. And this is mainly going to be a very nice, smooth, balanced build for you to use in this race. Not a whole lot of stuff here, just mainly tweak the suspension and of course nerf the HP of the car. Here's the second part of the list, and you can see there's pretty much nothing back here of this particular build. So the main strategy for this race is we're going to first be in map 1 just for a few laps, and then we're going to try to potentially, once we get closer to the fuel window, try to stretch it up just a little bit more and go from there. But for this race I'm actually using my Logitech G29 racing wheel for this race, and I would say the car felt very smooth. The wheel itself pretty much well aligned with this car. I was able to really have a lot of grip with this car, especially with the racing hard tires. I really didn't have any issues whatsoever when it comes to oversteer or understeer with these hard tires. Now you might have to be a little bit careful in some certain corners. If you do in fact get to the power a bit too early, the car would be a little bit upset just because of how quickly we got back on the power in that particular corner. But as you can see, as we make our way through the top 10, we're going to be slowed up by a little bit by that Audi. We're going to make a move on the outside, and it actually worked. We have to wait a little bit for the Subaru, go for that gap, and find ourselves in P8. So very, very successful first lap so far in this run. Once we get to the rest of the lap, we're going to be within the top 5 pretty easily as we go through the last couple corners. We're going to brake, follow this little group right here as well. We're going to slowly get back on the main throttle, wait till we get the car straightened out, then pretty much pull out the power, find ourselves in the top 5 as we approach that last turn, and we're going to get P3 once everything is said and done for our first lap. So very good first lap for us in this race. All we have to worry about now is catching the Mercedes-Benz GT3 and of course the Dodge Viper. As we approach the first turn, we can brake a lot later than the Mercedes-Benz. We're going to pretty much cut that gap between ourselves very easily and quickly. Get P2, and then the next couple corners we're going to pretty much cut that lead very easily and quickly through these corners, and we're going to get ourselves the race lead once we get to this little main straight, and that's going to be it for lap 2. And from that point on, we basically run away from it from the rest of everybody else, and that's going to pretty much be it for the race. Fast forward to lap number 7. It's going to be our official lap to pit, we're going to go ahead and move our fuel map to number 3 as soon as we start the lap, and we're going to do some half shifting in some of these corners just to make sure, give us a little bit of assurance that we actually do have enough fuel to finish up this race, and just merely aim for that one pit stop strategy for this particular strategy. Fast forward to the end of lap 7, we actually went ahead and saved enough fuel to make it the pit road safely without having the risk of coasting or being short. Back to map 1, we're going to do here is just refuel the car with fuel. The tires are in really good shape. Like, there's hardly any wear whatsoever with these tires. So just refuel the car all the way up to 100% is what you need to do for this run. And after that, you're just going to go back on the track and just do a couple more time trial laps and try to duplicate the same thing you did earlier from the race. So as we get over our pit stop, thankfully for us, we pretty much had a clean exit from pit road. Just make sure you just look behind you, make sure it's clear. Fast forward to lap number 12 is going to be our official fast lap around this track. Now, I would have shown the true real fast lap, but this is going to be a demo lap. So I recommend you guys watching this lap, and I'll see you guys when we get to the end of the race. Alright, now fast forward to end lap 14 into lap 15. We got 0.6 laps of remaining fuel. We're going to go ahead into map 5 for extreme fuel saving, and we're going to do the same thing we did on lap 7. It just merely shift a bit earlier than we're accustomed to, just to really stretch out the fuel. And we actually were able to do that. As we crossed the finish line, we moved it back to number 1, and that's going to be it for the race. So we did ourselves a pretty smooth 24-12 for this race. So car felt great with the wheel, very smooth, fast build. So if you do have the funds, or if you have that car, this could be a really good car to use for Sardegna if you don't have the Group C cars. So that's going to be it for this episode. And if you guys are curious what the next preview is going to be, it's going to be at Tux Expressway using the Porsche Turbo S car at Tux Expressway. So hopefully this will help out too. If you guys enjoyed the episode, why not go ahead and leave a like. If you enjoyed today's episode, I'd like to see some more content later down the road. Why not go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. Turn on that bell. If you have any suggestions or any requests, builds, you're more welcome to add them to the comments as well. And with that being said, hopefully you guys have a great rest of the day or night where it might be. And I'll see you guys later. And take care.